First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the outer bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me his truth. Yahweh is the name of who this world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of who this world ignorantly calls Jesus, both in the Paleo Hebrew. Today, I wanted to make a quick lesson going into how not all dreams are visions, right? Not all dreams are visions, because one thing I've noticed, one thing that happens amongst the brothers and sisters is that you will have a dream that you'll think it's prophetic, right? Just because some things may be thrown in there, but not all dreams are visions, right? Not every single dream you have every single day is going to be prophetic and telling you about the future and things to come, right? Scenarios, right? A lot of the time, dreams you have are just folly, right? Just complete wickedness, iniquity. You have succubus, demons on you, right? All kinds of dreams. But you know it's a prophetic dream when it ties into prophecy, right? When the entire dream is tied into what the Bible is saying, that's how you know it's a vision, okay? And if it doesn't do that, right? If it's just here and there, then it's most likely not a vision. Okay, it's just probably just a figment of your imagination, right? Just your subconscious, whatever dream was thrown your way for you to dream that night. Okay, because it was prophesied that in the end days, right? Let's read it. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 28, and it says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." And that's right, and that's happening here today already. Where we have brothers, sisters, right, relatives that they might not even be in the truth, but they have visions of what's about to come, right? And it's all everything, every single thing they say, you can find it in the scriptures. That's how you know it's a vision, right? But if they tell you they're in some end apocalyptic times, and then they're over here doing some folly, and then their dream just goes completely 180, and it has nothing to do with the scriptures, then there's no point in paying attention to it, okay? Because let's get this in Ecclesiasticus chapter 34 and verse 1. It says, "The hopes of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools." Right? The dreams you have, they could be just complete wickedness, right? Thrown at you by Satan to cause you to go off, because just like these women, right? That's a clear example. You have a lot of women nowadays where they'll get mad at their man for something that happened in the dream, right? You'll wake up and your woman will be telling you, "Oh, I'm mad at you because you did this in my dream," and that wasn't even you in real life, right? You can't act upon your dreams. You can't make that dream, right? That thing you saw into reality, right? You can't act upon whatever you saw and make it a reality, because that's how Satan works, right? He might give you a scene in your dream, right, of just complete wickedness. He might show you your wife cheating on you in your dream, and then you wake up in real life and you start thinking, "Oh, this is a sign from the Heavenly Father that my wife is cheating on me," right? And then you start making a big deal out of it, and you start looking into it, right? And next thing you know, you've caused problems, you cause contention with your wife, and you've messed up the whole situation over a dream that wasn't even over anything. Okay? Verse 2 says, "Whoso regardeth the dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow, and followeth after the wind." Right? You can't pay attention in all your dreams, because most of the time it's just some complete nonsense, right? And you wake up and you don't even remember what you just dreamt about, right? How it says, "It followeth after the wind." It's completely gone, like catching a shadow. So you can't regard your dreams, right, primarily. And the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, will let you know if it's a vision, right? One thing I've noticed is that all the visions I've had, I remember clear as day till today, right? I still remember them, right? They didn't drift away like all my other dreams. No, I remember exactly what happened, and exactly where I was at, every single detail. And that's how I know it was a vision, because it was also tied into what the Bible is saying. Okay? Verse 3 says, "The vision of dreams is the resemblance of one thing to another, even as the likeness of a face to a face." Right? Just completely random things. "Of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that thing which is false, what truth can come? Divinations and soothsayings and dreams are vain, and the heart fancieth as a woman's heart in travail. If they be not sent from the Most High in thy visitation, set not thy heart upon them." Right? And ultimately, if they're sent from the Most High, because they're gonna be powerful, right? It's not gonna be folly, right? Things are actually gonna be going down, and you're gonna remember it for days to come, right? You're gonna wake up and remember the dream. It's not just gonna leave you, okay? And verse 7 says, "For dreams have deceived many, and they have failed that put their trust in them." Right? Exactly how I was going into the example with the woman. You can't act upon your dreams, right? It might just be Satan trying to send you something, right? Trying to planting a seed in your mind and seeing if you're gonna act on it, if you're gonna act on that dream, right? That possibility. And when you're over here making that possibility a reality, right? That's how you get deceived. But that was the point on that, right? You can't. Not every single dream is a vision. Not every single dream is prophetic. Okay, and here in Acts it said the same thing about what's happening now in these days, right? People seeing the end times, right? Second Ezra 15 and 16, mass chaos, famines, pestilences, wars, all these things. People are seeing them in their dreams, and they're making videos and putting it on the YouTube for everyone to see, right? Making it known that something big is coming down the pipeline. How it says here in Acts 2 and 17, "And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams." Right? And that's happening today here in, what's the date? June 30th, 2023. Right? Personally, I have dreams every so often, and they're very powerful. Let me just put it like that, right? Very powerful about what's gonna happen, because it goes into saying in Daniel the 12th chapter that it's gonna be a time like never foreseen. And your dreams, hey, they show you little glimpse of what's about to come, but in reality, that's not even nothing compared to what's actually about to go down when the Heavenly Father, with His Son Yahushai, comes down with that wrath. But back to the main point of the lesson, you have to use discernment and use wisdom to be able to tell if your dream was just folly or if it was actually a vision, right? Sent by the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay? But hopefully this was edifying. Just a quick lesson, nothing too serious. But with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the outer bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me His truth. Shalom to you, like Shalom.